Hi and welcome to this tutorial of the XCOM Active. My name is Carl Magnus Lunner, I'm product manager at Husqvarna, and today I'm going to walk you through how to use this product, how to get it set up, and how to get it working just the way you like it. We're going to go through a lot today, so we've put together an agenda for you, so you can skip ahead to the parts you're most interested in. There's also chapters down below to make it easier for you. But if this is the first time watching this video, please follow along and I'll explain everything about how this product works. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about how we power on the product. So, right behind the microphone, you're going to find the power button. Press and hold this for 1 second until you hear the power on sound. And it's also going to tell you the battery level of the product. So it's going to say if the battery is high, medium, low, or critical. To know if it's powered on, flip it over and look at the LED light here. It's going to show green if it's powered on, or blue if it's powered on and connected to a Bluetooth device. We're going to go through how to connect it shortly. Okay, let's talk about how to connect it to your phone or other Bluetooth device. So to connect it, you press and hold the Bluetooth button right here until you hear the searching sound. It's going to be 3 beeps, and it starts blinking blue. Then you go into your device, search for the Husqvarna XCOM Active, and select that in your menu.
Bluetooth pairing successful.
So, once you connect it to a Bluetooth device, you can control it right here from your left ear cup. So to answer a phone call, if someone calls you, just click this menu button right here. If you want to decline the phone call, if you don't have time to talk right now, just press and hold until you hear the signal. Same thing goes for when you're listening to audio. This button right here, again, is your play and pause button. And if you press and hold the volume buttons, you're going to skip to the previous or the next track. So simple Bluetooth controls right here on your headset. No need to dig for your phone in your pocket. Okay, now we've gone through the basics, and now we're going to go into how to set up, create, and manage a team. So, first things first, we have our device, it's powered on. And first thing I like to do here is to just remove all previous setting, make sure we start off on a fresh page. So we're going to press and hold this menu button.
Team management.
And you're going to hear that it says team management. Then, we're going to just quickly click on the minus button. So quick click, the minus button, and it's going to flash red.
Leaving team.
So now we have a blank page to start from. Next thing is we need to create a team. So again, we're going to press and hold the menu button. It's going to say team management.
Team management.
And the LED is going to be white. And then I click this Bluetooth button until it starts blinking white. So quick click. Now we're on to the next headset. Now we're going to join the team we just created. So again, press and hold the menu button until it says team management.
Team management.
And then I'm going to click plus, and it's going to say searching for team.
Searching for members.
LED is going to blink white. And I can do this on all the units I want to add. So press and hold.
Team management.
And click the plus button.
Searching for members.
And they're going to search until they find the team. So this is why the device is going to keep searching for a minute until it's found the devices. And it doesn't actually know how many devices you are adding. So it's going to keep searching for that minute, whether you're adding 1 device or 10 devices. But these, as soon as they've joined the team, you're going to be able to start talking. The pairing process here is done. And you know that it's done because if you look at this headset right here, the LED for the channels light up. So you're going to see that these are connected to channel 1. So here we have a group of 3 headsets connected. But what if a new team member arrives later during the day? It's super easy to add them from any of these units. You don't have to remember who's the master and who just joined. You just take whoever is closest to the new team member wants to join. In this case, I'll use this headset just to show that I don't have to use the same one as I did last time. So to add a new team member, it's actually the same procedure as when you create a team. So we're gonna, in the existing team, we're gonna take any device again. We're going to press and hold this button.
Team management.
Until it says team management. And then we're going to click the Bluetooth button.
Searching for members.
And on the device that's not part of the team yet, it's same as joining the team. You're going to press and hold this.
Team management.
And then you're going to click the plus.
Searching for members.
And it's going to say searching for team. So same thing again. This is going to search for a minute because it doesn't know if we're adding 1 device or 10 devices. So it's going to keep searching for that 1 minute. But as soon as this one has joined the team, it's going to be able to talk to the rest of them. So as you understand, there's some logic behind this. It's a quite simple procedure, but you need to do it in the right way for it to work. And if there's ever a problem, just press leave team on all the units and try again. But usually this works really well, especially when you get used to it. As you can see, this device is now joined as well. So now we're all together in a big team. This team creation, you only have to do once. So every time you power on and off the headset, it's going to remember your team settings. And it's also going to remember them over time. So if these 2 persons work in one team one day, these are on another site working together, and the next day they all 4 join the same team together, they're going to remember that they're in the same team. So no matter in which configuration you work, these team settings are going to be kept and saved on the device. So there is no need to redo this pairing. But if you want to, that's always an option. If you've grown into too big of a team or you're working in a bigger company with more than 10 units, which is the max amount of units you can be in a team, you can always, like I showed in the beginning, leave team and create a new one from scratch. But as long as you're 10 devices, you can just keep the same team, no matter the configuration between those 10 people. I talked a little bit about the channel LEDs when I talked about the pairing. And again, it's the LED you see right here. And these have a function, and it's a unique function for the Husqvarna XCOM Active. We've created 3 private rooms that you can use within this headset. So if you're a bigger team working on a work site, and you divide yourself to do different tasks. So we have team helmet over here doing one task, and team headband over here doing one task. And we don't want to hear all the noise or chatter that they have in their group, and they don't want to hear us. So this is a simple fix. You don't have to leave the team. You don't have to create a new team. All you do is click the channel button.
Channel 2.
And move to channel 2. Same here.
Channel 2.
Click the channel button and move to channel 2. And now these 2 are in one room, and these are in another. And there's no overhearing between them. So you can focus on the task that you have at hand. But if there's ever a situation where you want to get in contact with the whole team, say you want to go to lunch, or if there's an accident, you can simply press and hold the channel LED, the channel button, and all 3 LEDs is going to light up. And that's going to tell you that you're connected to all 3 channels simultaneously. So you're going to be able to hear what they're saying, and they're going to be able to hear what you're saying. But as soon as you let go, you're going to go back to your default team. So when we create the team here, everybody is default entered into channel 1. And then you can move freely between them by just clicking the button. So you're moving from channel 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. Simple as that. One of the questions I get all the time when demoing these is, how do I turn off the other guys in my team? How do I get them to stop talking? And simple answer to that question is, you can't. And it's a safety feature. You're not able to turn off the other people because in the case they injure themselves, it's really important that they can reach out to you. But what you can do, if someone is talking too much or you think they're breathing too heavily, is that you can ask them to mute themselves. So on the right ear cup, we have this really big, convenient mute button that you can press. And you're going to hear a descending sound if you're muting it. You're going to hear that dun dun. And press it again, dun dun. And then the microphone is open again, and you can talk to everybody. So really simple, really convenient feature. If someone is talking too much or they're breathing too heavily, ask them to mute themselves. Another really cool feature about these products is that we've thought about the scenario where you're working with someone who haven't invested in this system yet, or doesn't use communication as frequently, so they don't think they can justify investing in the system. But they still want to be part of your team. So we made it really simple to transfer a phone call to the team. So simply explain, if someone calls one of the team members, that team member can bridge that phone call to the entire group. So say your manager is calling to explain something to you, or if you have a crane driver to come in and help you, they can just call one of the team members. And like we explained previously, to answer the phone call, you click the menu button. But then once you've answered the phone call, a simple double click of the menu button will transfer that call to the team. And you're going to hear a quick call transferred prompt in the headsets to let you know that the person can now talk to everybody, and everybody can talk to them.
Call transferred to team.
It's not going to be the exact same experience as using an Husqvarna XCOM Active. Using this system is always going to be the best solution, but it's a really convenient way to add those that are not always part of your team. Or if you're still considering if you want to invest in this system. So again, answer the phone call first, and then double click
Call transferred to team
to transfer the call to the team. Really convenient feature, super simple to use, and adds a lot of value to this product. If you no longer want to share the phone call with the team, it's the same procedure again. Double click to remove the person from the team, and you can have a private chat with that person. So double click join, double click to leave. Super simple, easy to use. This product is equipped with an ambient sound feature. So it's able to take the noise from the outside using these two microphones on the front here. So you can hear what's going on inside your hearing protectors. And once that noise gets too loud, say you're running your chainsaw, for instance, it's going to automatically turn off these microphones and give you a nice, quiet environment. But you can always change the volume or turn this feature completely off using the ambient sound button on your right ear cup. So this is going to toggle between 3 volume levels. You're going to high, medium, low, and then also an off setting. In the high mode, you'll have what I call superhuman hearing. You'll hear better than you do without the hearing protectors. The medium mode is trying to replicate normal hearing as good as we can, and the low mode allows you to hear what's going on in the background at a lower level. Again, super easy to use. Just click this button to toggle between the different volume settings. The next feature I want to talk about is how to switch between Bluetooth and FM radio mode. So this headset allows you to take phone calls, listen to media streamed over Bluetooth, or listen to your local radio station using the FM receiver in this headset. And to switch between those two modes is super simple. Just double click the menu button and you'll switch between Bluetooth and FM radio. When you're in the FM radio mode, it's probably not going to pick up a channel if it's the first time you're using it. So to search for a channel, you press and hold the volume buttons. So press and hold plus to search up. It's going to give you a double beep when it starts to search, or press and hold the minus button to search down the range. And if you want to switch back to Bluetooth or turn off the radio, double click the menu button and you're back in Bluetooth mode. So it's the end of the day and you want to power off the product. And it's just as simple as when you power it on. To turn it off, press and hold the power button for 1 second until you hear the power off sound. It's also going to tell you the battery level, so you know if it's time to charge it or not. And to charge it, simply connect the USB-C cable to the charging port down here. But if you forget to turn it off, that's no issue. If it stays stationary for 15 minutes or more, it's going to automatically power itself off. Now it's time for something super important. Every 6 months, no matter how much you use your hearing protector, you need to change the hygiene kit. And this is true no matter which hearing protector you're using. Because actually, your sweat and the oils from your skin is really harsh on these cushions right here. So we need to replace them every 6 months to make sure that we keep the hearing protector performing as it did when it was new. This is the hygiene kit right here. You're going to get all parts you need, including a new wind cover for the microphone. So I'm going to show how to change the right side here. First off, we remove the old one. So we take off the old ring, throw that away, remove this piece of foam, and the foam on the inside. And then we do the same thing but in reverse. So we take our new foam and we start pushing it in to the hearing protector. Just work your way around. It's gonna feel difficult, but it's gonna find its own way in there. And once it's nice and all the way around the speaker, then you know it's in the way it's supposed to be. Next step, this orange foam. I'd like to center it first to make sure that I get it in the right place. And then same thing, I just work my way around, pushing it in, while holding it in the same place with my thumb there. And once I get to this stage, I take my trusty spoon and just push it all the way in there, working my way around to make sure that I have it completely situated all the way. There we go. And then lastly, my new cushion. Make sure that the little air hole in the bottom is in the bottom, otherwise water may leak in. It's there so you can cushion really softly against your head. Again, just place it in here and then work your way around, pushing it in underneath the little ledge we have there. This is going to take a little bit of work, but it's important to get it in perfectly so that it does its job the way it's intended to. And once you have it in place, you can just double check that it's in all the way. If you can rock it side to side a little bit, then it's in perfectly. But if it's stuck, then you need to look around to see if you've missed some small spot and make sure you push that in. But this one's sitting nice and good, and that's how you change a hygiene kit. Same thing with the microphone. Just pull off the old one, throw it away. I like to place the new one underneath like so, hold it with my thumb, and then just pull it over. It does stretch quite a bit, so don't be afraid to pull a little bit. Okay, last thing here. Before I leave you, I want to show you some tips and tricks and answer some of the most common questions we've gotten when we've shown this product to our users. So the first thing I want to talk about is how to wear this and how to use the microphone. So when you wear this headset, it's really important to keep the microphone super close to your mouth. This is because it's a noise cancelling microphone. So if you have it far away, it's going to cancel your noise as well because it's going to perceive it as background noise. So keep it really, really, really close to your mouth. Our recommendation is 1 centimeter or less. And another thing with a microphone, it's a directional microphone. So the direction of the microphone matters. So if I take off this wind protection foam, just to show you, this is a flat microphone. So it has a background noise intake and a speaking noise intake, or speaking sound, I should say. So these two cancel each other out, so it only picks up your voice. So it's really important that this side, the side that says talk, right here on the microphone, it's really important that it's facing your mouth. So again, really close, and the flat side that says talk should be pointing towards your mouth. So if you're getting complaints that other people can't hear you, check these two things first. Next thing, if someone can't hear you, double check that you're not muted. It's super easy to bump this by accident, especially if you're using this in tree climbing scenarios or if you're using it in tight spaces. Just double check you're not muted. Or if you're having problems hearing the rest of the team, check the volume. Make sure that you have the volume set high enough so you can hear them. If you're having troubles with your team communication, if it starts to telling you weird things or it's not working as expected, a super simple fix that solves 90% of all problems is to just leave the team and redo the team creation process. This is going to be the most common troubleshooting. If you end up in this with any problems with the team communication, just leave the team and join again. Same as with your computer, just power it on and off. Leave the team and create a new one. In some rare cases, we've heard complaints of there being a loud background noise all the time. And in all of those cases, it's been that you've accidentally activated the FM radio, but you haven't found a channel. So what you're hearing is the FM radio background noise. So like I said before, just double click this button right here, the mode button, to move between FM radio and Bluetooth. Or press and hold the plus and minus buttons to search for an FM channel. And lastly, the last thing I want to leave you with, this is a product that's really software dependent, and we're always improving this product. We're making it better continuously. So whenever you visit your dealer, bring this headset with you and ask them to update it to the latest software version. So you always get the best possible experience with the product. It's really good now, but it's only becoming better. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you find it useful, and hope you really enjoy your time with XCOM Active.